The Art History Brush tool paints stylized strokes from an earlier or a different state onto your current state using information that's stored right down here in the History palette. So it takes that information and applies it into the image like an impressionist style painting. So you want to choose a brush type and a brush size from the drop down menus here. I recommend using a very small brush size for this. Using a larger brush size, especially for an impressionist style way, can actually make your image start to look very sloppy. Choose a blending mode from the mode menu. Opacity determines how much paint is applied with each stroke. Choose a style from the style menu here. Now my favorite is the dab style. I think you get the best results with this one with the small brush size. You can try any one of them though. I guess it depends on what image you're actually using. Area will determine how far of an area that it will be covered by the paint strokes. The larger sizes will cover more area and more brush strokes are then applied. Tolerance will limit the area where the strokes are applied. So for this one, what I'm going to do is go up to Image, Adjustments, and I'm going to desaturate my image. Then what I'm going to do is apply the Impressionist style strokes on the middle of my daisy here. I'm just going to do half of it so you can actually see what it does. So what we want to do is we have to go back into our History palette. We're going to click the square beside Open. So what that does is it puts a little history brush icon there. So that means when we start to paint back in our image, it gives us the color before we actually desaturated it. But as you can see, it's applying it like the impressionist style painting. Now using the smaller brush size does take a little bit longer over your image, but like I said, I think you get the best results with the small brush size. So when you compare the two side by side, you can see the difference. So it brings back the state of color into our image, but we also get to apply it in a stylized way.